Nobody's life was changed by going to the synagogue and hearing Moses preach. All right. It was only when Jesus walked in their midst that lives started being transformed and they found forgiveness. I had a vision one day, a mental vision. I was sitting in a motorhome years ago, and I was meditating upon the high priest in his white garments, taking the blood toward the Holy of Holies so that he could enter in by sprinkling the blood 7 times on the mercy seat, and how that I was thinking about on how that if he made any mistakes or violated what God told him to do, he could be struck dead. Just by a minor infraction, he could be struck dead. Just to be able to get beyond the veil to even see the mercy seat. And he only had that opportunity one time a year. So nobody got to enjoy God every day of the year or a vision of him every day of the year. Only the high priest got to. And that one time a year. And I thought, how stringent this is. How exacting is this? You know? And there's preachers today that are trying to make the gospel just as exacting and just as stringent as what the high priest had to go through and as the Jews had to go through under the old covenant, under the Mosaic law. And I could be struck dead if they even tried to get in without the blood into the Holy of Holies. So only one man, one time a year, would ever get to see the glory of the Lord over the mercy seat, and not without blood. And then it was like the Spirit changed the whole view outside of the temple into the dusty streets, where the Shekinah that rested above the mercy seat was now made flesh, and everybody could touch him, whether they were sinners or not sinners, because if they believed on him, that was what changed them and forgave them, and nobody was struck dead because they touched him.